Before we go on to the next part of this series, we have one more windmill video to play. And so if you don't like windmill videos, you can just skip this video entirely. I kind of wish I had done that from the get-go. How exactly... Oh, don't spin on my phone. How exactly am I doing this? It looks like I start from here and go like that. And then in one and around. And then into the middle like this. Look at that. Ooh, who are you?
It's absolutely simple. What I have to say.
Sit back and enjoy.
It's what my teacher said to me. And I'm still deeply discovering the reverberation of that. And it's simply stop looking for what you want. Not cynically stop looking for what you want. Because there's a way of stopping looking for what you want in resignation and cynicism and closing down. But innocently, openly, stop looking for what you want in this moment. Not tomorrow when you have it. But in this moment, to take one moment, whatever it is you want, however mundane or profound, and just stop looking for it. And you will find more than what you could ever want. Because more than what can be wanted is already who you are. It's too simple to be grasped, but absolutely, completely realizable. If, and it is a huge if, of course, you are willing to give up your hope that what you want will be found in the next thought, or the next activity, or the next day, or the next man, or the next woman, or the next teaching, or the next experience. So that's huge. That's the challenge. And I've blessedly traveled to Australia to challenge you in that direction, that directionless direction. It's so simple that it has to be said over and over, because it just slips right by the mind. And if it's said over and over and in enough ways and then not said, it can just be revealed. Not as something new, but as something absolutely fresh. Not new, but fresh. Who you are is not new, but it is always fresh. Who you think you are is old and dead. And we just keep trying to think it a little better, squeeze some life. Is that clear? It is? Because that's really the basis of what I have to say. It's not a teaching. It's not a belief system. It's not a way to live your life. It's not a should stop. It's not an if you stop, you will be rich and famous and universally loved and never have a sad moment. None of that, I promise. But if you're willing to investigate for yourself without believing it or learning it or hoping to get something from it. Just a pure investigation out of the natural curiosity of the human mind. Just to investigate for yourself, what is here when I stop trying to get anything? And how much of that is here? And where does that begin? And where does that end? And then the question, am I willing to trust that? And then the challenges get very big. But we'll get to that later.
Is that all? Oh, nope.
Any questions about what I just said? Want me to say it again? You already are everything you want, only maybe not in the way you imagine what you want. And it's that imagination itself that keeps you from discovering that you already are everything you want. So if you just take this evening as an experiment to give up any imagination, any image of what you need to be totally fulfilled, just give it up. It's just an image, just a thought. Maybe a spiritual thought, maybe a worldly thought, a relationship thought, a career thought. Just give it up. And directly discover what's here, unthought, unimagined. How's that? Good. Good.
Was that the whole thing? Oh, wow, that was so much shorter than so many of the other ones. Oh, that makes me feel nice. She was captivating. I thought she was captivating. So that concludes what now has become a multi-sub-part episode. I'm doing like a 17A, B kind of thing because some of those boat environmental puzzles just took me for freaking ever. So now that I'm done with environmental puzzles for now, there's still some left, but for now I'm done with those. I'm going to take the next episode to show you where every single audio log is in the game up until the end game. At least every audio log that I know to be in existence. I'm going to get the ones I already got before too, because it's a little hard to keep track of which ones I got. And analyzing that lake in the middle, which shows you where everything is in the game that you've already found, is hella tricky, at least for me. My mind doesn't quite work in that fashion. So next episode, I'm going to get lots of audio logs, and you can follow along. Think of it as like an audio log sort of walkthrough, if you like, and I'll pick up one or two panels along the way that I missed too. And if you don't feel like watching that, then you can just skip on ahead to the next episode where I'll be going down into the mountain finally to get to the end of this game. But yeah, see, this lake here kind of emulates the shape of the island and the various things on here. I don't remember what each of these are at this time. I think the lanterns represent the beacons, maybe? I'm not sure myself, but also like there's also clams in the water too, and sometimes when those are open, those represent different things too. Yeah, so this all means a whole bunch of different stuff. So yeah, so I'll see you next time. Like and subscribe. I'm Baroness and Red, Brad, and you're watching the Wumpa Fruits. See ya.